Hey, Dr. Dustin here for your newsletter of the week. You know what? Today I want to talk about action, and I think that one of the biggest things, knowledge is definitely power, but more than anything, taking action is really what makes the difference. And I've worked with just so many people now, and really seeing the difference in people that have taken action for their health and really, not only made changes but gotten results, gotten their life back, gotten off medications, lost, 50, 70, 80, 100 pounds or more, reverse disease in their life. We've seen miracles happen every day we do in our office, but really the difference really comes down to the reason why people take that action. And that reason why stems from what we call the big why. Because when it comes to you taking action, if you have a big enough why, any how is possible. And you understand that when you just look at a person who's been diagnosed with a disease. You take a person who's had a cancer diagnosis, and there's no other big why in their life necessary than the fact that their life is on the line. The immediate urgency of them making change in their life, it can overcome any obstacle. You even just look at, someone, learns they have, cancer and has to spend, 2, 3, 4 hours a day in the middle of rush hour traffic, to get to an appointment to do chemotherapy. They'll do whatever it takes to get this care. Unfortunately, that doesn't get people well. But the reality here is, with a big enough why, any how is possible. And so, just sitting with people in the recent weeks and discussing, the reason why someone hasn't made change for their life, and weight loss is an easy example. What it really stems from is the fact that the person really doesn't want it bad enough. They don't really want to necessarily make change because they don't have a big enough why. Looking good in a bikini in 6 weeks on a beach, and I've had people that have said that, that's not really big enough leverage for them to make change. Yes, they look better and they make the changes, but what soon happens afterwards is they go back to their old ways. And we are creatures of habit. We live out of our belief systems. We have habits formed around those belief systems. And in order to really make lasting change, we have to have a big enough reason why. And so, think about what your life is worth to you, and what's important to you really in your life is really what matters. Something outside of yourself, your kids, your family, those around you that are so important to you. What happens when you lose that, or you lose the ability to have the relationship with that, is now you'll be ready to make change. And heaven forbid, God has to strike pain into your life for you to have to make change in your life. The reality here is that those people that are so important to you already are your big why. So you need to really examine yourself, and really gain an understanding about what's important to you in your life so that you can make those changes. That's exactly what you're going to learn at the Maximize Living Makeover. So the next action step for you, in making this change and in this journey forward for you to have a better life and future, is to really, take part in that Maximize Living Makeover so you can find out what your big why is. What's been holding you back, what your limiting beliefs are that are keeping you from really achieving the life and the life of your dreams, and the energy and the time to fulfill your destiny, and really overcome the challenges and obstacles that have drained you. And that's what that's what I want to see for you guys. I want everyone to succeed. I can't do it for you. I can bring a horse to water. I can't make him drink. And the reality here is that I can only really show you what I'm doing in my life and my team so that you can make changes for yourself too.